The Mississippi kite is a small bird of prey in the family Accipitridae. Its scientific name is Ictinia mississippiensis. Mississippi kites have narrow pointed wings and are graceful in flight, often appearing to float in the air. It is common to see several circling in the same area. The Mississippi kite was first named and described by the Scottish ornithologist Alexander Wilson in 1811 in the third volume of his American Ornithology. The summer breeding territory of the Mississippi kite is in the central and southern United States. The southern Great Plains is considered a stronghold for the species. The breeding territory has expanded in recent years, and Mississippi kite have been regularly recorded in the southern New England states. A pair has successfully raised young as far north as Newmarket, New Hampshire. Another pair was observed breeding in Ohio in 2007. As well, the territory has expanded westwards due to the shelter belts being planted in grassland habitats. This species migrate to southern subtropical South America in the winter, mostly to Argentina and Brazil. Migration normally occurs in the group of 20 to 30 birds. However, there are exceptions. Mixed flocks may occur in migration, being recorded up to 10,000 birds in one instance at Argentina. Mississippi kites are social birds gathering in roost in late summer. They do not maintain territories. The adult Mississippi kite are gray with darker gray on their tail feathers and outer wing, and lighter gray on their heads and inner wings. The Mississippi kites of all ages have red eyes and red to yellow legs. The males and females look alike, but the males are slightly paler on the head and neck. The young kites have banded tails and streaked bodies. The bird is 12 to 15 inches beak to tail and has a wingspan averaging 3 feet. The weight is from 214 to 388 grams. The call is a high-pitched squeak sounding similar to the noise made by the squeak toy. The diet of Mississippi kite consists mostly of insects which they capture in flight. They eat cicadas, grasshoppers, and other crop-damaging insects, making them economically important. They have also been known to eat small vertebrates including birds, amphibians, reptiles, and small mammals. They will usually hunt from the low perch before chasing after prey, eating in flight. They will fly around cattle and horses to catch insects stirred up from the grass. Mississippi kites are monogamous, forming breeding pairs before or soon after arriving at breeding sites. Courtship displays are rare, however, individuals have been seen guarding their mate from the competitors. Mississippi kites usually lay 2 white eggs, rarely 1 to 3, in twig nests that nest in a variety of deciduous trees, most commonly in eastern cottonwood, hackberry oak, and mesquite. Except in cottonwood, most nests are fewer than 20 feet above the ground and are usually near waters. Eggs are white to pale bluish in color and are usually about 1.5 inches long. In the past 75 years, the species has undergone changes in nesting habitat from use of forest and savanna to include shelter belts, and is now a common nester in urban area in the western south-central states. Mississippi kites nest in colonies. Both parents incubate the eggs and care for the young. They have one clutch a year, which take 30 to 32 days to hatch. The young birds leave the nest another 30 to 34 days after hatching. Only about half of broods succeed. Clutches fall victims of storms and predators such as raccoons and great horned owls. Because there are fewer predators in urban areas, Mississippi kite produce more offspring in urban areas than rural. They have an average lifespan of 8 years. The species was declined in the mid-19th century but now has an increasing population and expanding range. While the Mississippi kite is not an endangered species, it is protected under the Migratory Bird Territory Act of 1980, which protects the birds, their eggs, and their nests. If you like this video, please comment, share, and subscribe.